All right, I'm going to turn it over to your captain, Jason Kelce.
Yo. I really like the coaches letting us do this. Back in the year we won the Super Bowl, Brent Selleck started doing something similar. He addressed the offense, and he just talked about how his second year in the league, he went to the NFC Conference Championship, and they lost. He's like, man, I'm good. We're coming back here next year. It took him 9 years to get back to that game. You want to put that quote up? I didn't know what I was going to say, so this is like my bread and butter. A lot of the guys know in the offensive room, like, this is the quote that's kind of like summarizes like what I believe in. Nothing in the world can take the place of persistence. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than the unsuccessful men with talent. Genius will not. Unrewarded genius is almost a proverb. Education will not. The world is full of educated derelicts. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent. The slogan, press on, has solved and always will solve the problems of the human race. I've been here, this is my 11th year. It feels like I was a rookie yesterday. It feels like it was my first year with Howard. I didn't know what to expect. This goes by in a flash, and it's done, and it's over. I've seen so many guys, it's over. Don't take nothing for granted.
Fellas, big win. Now it's time for the bye.
Yeah, nice way to go into the bye also. You know, you always want to go into the bye on a high note, get the victory. You know, coaches at times will worry whether or not you got the players focused on the right things prior to the bye. That can be difficult to get through the week of practice. Seems like the Eagles have been locked in all week, and the performance that they put on today, taking care of the New York Jets, certainly seems to me they paid attention to all the minor details this week. Another nice job on the road against an opponent that they should have taken care of business against.
I was very interested. Is it going to look a whole lot different without Jalen Hurts in there? And I thought Gardner Minshew, the offensive line, the run game, everybody working at a very efficient rate to be able to move the ball, put points on the board.
Let's move to the defensive side of the ball, shall we? First half, the Jets got things moving on offense, but they made adjustments at halftime.
Give the Jets credit. They had us on our heels a little bit. I just thought the Jets did a nice job just operating offensively in the first half. And in the second half, we made some adjustments, and I think that had a huge impact on the Jets' passing game.
All right, obviously, next week is the bye week, and then after that, it's all NFC East to wrap this thing up in 2021. The Eagles have the Washington football team coming up next.
All right, guys, hey, this is a good opportunity for us to grow today. I know everybody's ready to get out of here. I understand that, all right, because you guys need this time off. You need this time to heal your bodies. You need this time away from football, right? You need this time to finish the way we're going to finish this season. We got 4 games left, and it's all about this next one, all right? So we need this time right here.
So depending on our concert schedule throughout the year, we'll replace the surface right before the season starts. We're also home of Temple University's football team, so we plan our re-sidings around those events. We'll do the middle of the field sometime in October, and then we do the full field again in December.
When I first looked at the schedule, saw the bye week was so late, and then once you get into the season and playing, you almost, there's this feeling like I might as well just keep going since I made it this far. But once the bye week actually happened and we came back the following week, and my body just felt refreshed and just needed time to reset and just heal some things that were bothering me, and came at a good moment for us, and as we go down this stretch to make this push for the playoffs.
It was different having a late bye week, but we looked at it as a positive. I was able to go home, spend some time with my family back in South Dakota. It's the first time I've been able to go home around Christmas time. And then, it was right back to work on Monday to get ready for the football team.
Yeah, oh, you try to get sexy on the camera? the bye week fresh off, feeling sexier than I ever felt before. We get into it, baby. Let's go.
Break was good. We're not used to having to bye this late, so got to get back in the sense of urgency today on the Thursday practice.
You got the guys coming back today. What do you expect out of practice today?
I expect a lot of energy. Guys are happy to be back. I think they all want to catch up and see each other, be ready to work together, and definitely look forward to a big weekend.
All gas, no break. All facts, no fake. All gas, no break. I'ma do what it takes. All gas, no break. All facts, no fake. All gas, no break. I'ma do what it takes. All gas, no break. All facts, no fake. All gas, no break. I'ma do what it takes. What? I'ma do what it takes. 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 Yeah.
With an opportunity to move into a wild card spot this weekend, what is your message to the team?
One game at a time. Don't think about the playoffs. Yeah, one game at a time, and one day at a time. You can't think about who we play after this. You can't think about who we play, that we play them again in 2 weeks. You can't think about the last game that we have. It's only about this week, and the only thing we can control is what we do each and every day. You can't get too ahead of yourself. How are we going to win this game this week? It's going to be by going out there and having a great detailed walkthrough and detailed meetings today.
What's the concern level, for you guys in-house, come back to the bye, and the COVID cases are on the rise.
Right.
And Washington has, I think, 10 guys.
Dang. That's crazy, but that's the life we're living right now. Coach is trying to be ahead of it right now as we just, wearing masks, even though we're not like obligated to, but as a team we all kind of decided to do that. And, to be on the safe side, to try to be ahead of it because, it's an important time. Games are won in December, man. These are the most important ones of the year. So, we're trying to have everyone on the team ready.
How similar is this to 2019 when you kind of were in a similar situation with the record and you went on?
How similar? You had to win every game. Yeah, you had to win the last 4 to get in. And that's exactly what we did in 2019. So it's real similar to this year. We got 4 games left, all division. We gotta do what we gotta do.
I remember after the loss to the Giants, you and Nick Sirianni talked about how much you wanted to get back out there, your motivation, correct some of those mistakes. How tough is it to sit on that game for this long and not be able to get back out there?
No, I'm easily motivated, and I'm self-motivated. I have goals. I have things that I want to accomplish, and most important thing is winning for this team. So, like us all, we'll learn from the good and the bad and the indifferent, and move forward.
Jason, you were the team's nominee for the Walter Payton Man of the Year. You were the team's nominee for the Walter Payton Man of the Year. What's it mean for you to be nominated?
Whenever you're nominated for an award, it's humbling, and it's you're there's a sense of pride, and I always reflect on other people that have either helped me or other people that are doing really well that aren't getting recognition. I think that, if you look at our team alone, I think Rodney and McLeod last week, raised over $200,000 for their foundation. Lane Johnson and what he's openly come back from this year. And to think, about the amount of people that he's given hope to. What we do every game inspires millions of people. What we do off the field hopefully inspires people. And I think that is something that I'm very proud to be one guy a part of thousands of men who do that. So, Lane overcoming the things that he was dealing with earlier this year, it's clearly affecting him, and it's a much bigger thing than just football. To know that that's something that, you know, millions of people across the U.S. struggle with, to see a guy on a grand stage be able to come back and to, one, seek help, but two, you know, get back and move forward and move on. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, guys. Thanks, Casey.
All right.
Meantime, in Philadelphia, we have the other game that had been scheduled for 1 o'clock local on Sunday and now will be a 7 o'clock Eastern time kick on a Tuesday. Philadelphia, not many COVID issues, Mike Garafolo, but Washington, it is a long and spectacular COVID list here. And I say that obviously tongue-in-cheek. They have injuries, they have COVID issues, they have a quarterback question. I mean, where do we begin?
It definitely changed up a little bit. You know, Saturday when you came in, it was like a repeat of Friday. And then Sunday was another repeat of Friday. And then Monday, you finally got to your Saturday schedule. So it was a little bit different. Coming off of a bye, you know, you have that itch to get back out on the field, which took a little bit longer. But, you know, ultimately, whenever we can play, we'll be there and we'll be ready.
All right. Hey, you guys have heard my message, right, throughout the last 12 weeks, right? Everything we've talked about in here, you have portrayed on the field because of the guys that you are and the teammates that you are and the players that you are. It's been awesome to watch. I think these last 4 weeks, it's important that you hear your captains talk, right? I think it's important you hear your captains talk, and let's hear their message, and let's put that as a product of what we want to get on the field tomorrow. So, right, our first captain up tonight is Rodney McLeod.
My message to the guys the night before we played Washington was just really focusing on the respect factor.
For me and for us, I feel like teams we getting ready to play, personally, they don't respect us.
We're going against a team that we lost to twice last year to start and end our season.
Last year, first game of the season, we catch a L. Last game of the season versus them, we catch a L.
They believe that they are better and that they'll get the same results. So we need to take that personal.
They don't respect us. That's a problem for me. That should be a problem for everybody sitting here, whether you was a part of the team or you wasn't. Whether you was here last year or you wasn't, we all got that ego on our chest.
Everything that we set out to do for this 2021 Eagles team is still reachable, but we have to go out and take it. And more importantly, you know, in our room, we talk about it all the time, is the fourth quarter defines us. And, you know, now we're in the fourth quarter of our season. And how will this stretch define us as a team? Because there will only be one 2021 team. And how do we want to be remembered here?
Right now, we're in the fourth quarter of our season. There's only 4 left. How we want to be remembered, man? How we want our 2021 season to be remembered. Because at the end of the day, when the season is over, some people won't be sitting in these seats and some other people won't. That's just reality. But we only get one opportunity to do this as a team. Everybody sitting here, man. How we want to leave our mark here in Philly. That's what I want. Get yourself ready, get yourself prepared, man, because they coming. But I know we're going to be ready, get our respect back. So that's it.
Couldn't have picked a better man for the job. It's my time, and I ain't have to glance at the clock. All my haters step back and just watch as I zoom right past you and flash to the top. Whoa. This is something I was made for. I know God reigns every time I brainstorm. It's a long game, but I will remain strong. Stay calm like my birth name, James Bond. Buckle up and I'm ready, man, if you with it. Your pops ain't have to die for me to give you the business. Yeah, I've been minding my business. I'm here to silence the critics, but if the sky is the limit, tell them all that I'm going fast. I'm the kid with an ambition that never matches. Some charge, I'm just full of truth. Air in my belly and my state of mind is bulletproof.
I love the fact that coming down the stretch, it's all division opponents. It's that playoff mentality. That's what we felt when we played Washington on Tuesday, Tuesday night. So you gotta love this atmosphere, and you have to bring your best. It's going to bring the best out of you when so much is at stake.
I was made for this. I was made for this. Homie, I was made for this. I was made for this. Tell the people I was made for this.
And the damage to Steelers. Giant hole, first and goal to the field. It's the snake, leaps into the end zone, and the Eagles take the lead.
Tuesday was loud, it was full in the link, and you know, as players, I think that's kind of one thing that we talk about a lot is just bringing energy. We're going into a very crucial stretch of our season with, at that point, 4 games left. We have everything that we want in front of us.
Buckle up if you with it. We ain't playing around.
And look at Jason Kelce all the way down the field. He had Lane Johnson leading him down that right sideline. What a catch!
Impressive win. This score is not indicative of the way the Eagles really manhandled the Washington football team today.
Well, you know what we had last night, Ike.
Victory!
Ike, that was 10-point win last night. No worries. No point we were sweating. Well, actually, never mind.
But that was a good one, man. That was a good win. Listen, we hadn't seen this team in 16 days, man. Didn't know what they would look like.
Yeah, Ike, we learned a lot about Jalen Hurts last night. Look, that was the biggest game he's ever played. Pressure, tough start. This team could go to the playoffs with him in his first year as a starter. That's a big thing.
Yeah, this was a team that many of us predicted to not make the playoffs. This is a team that's well coached. It's a team that plays hard. They've gotten better from the beginning of the season to where they are right now. I'd be surprised if they don't make the playoffs.
This goes by in a flash, and it's done, and it's over. Don't take nothing for granted. I was a walk-on coming out of high school. Nobody gave me a scholarship offer, and I was like at a weird place in my life where I didn't know what the to do. But I decided to ask my parents if I could walk on. I didn't want to play at a smaller school. I wanted to try and play Division I football. I was like, I think I'm good enough to do that. I'm going to go do that. And they said, you know what, we'll make it work. So I went to an in-state college, cheaper tuition, Cincinnati. And then again, they told me I wasn't good enough. So I got drafted, but everyone said I was too small. I didn't have what it takes. I earned the starting spot my first year. Again, 2016. Everybody in the city is ready to trade. They'll trade me for a washing machine. They didn't want my ass here anymore. They thought I was done. The only person who wanted me, for the most part, was Jeff Stoutland. And I'll never forget that. We are all so much better than you realize. The human mind is incredible. The human body, passion, will is so powerful. Everyone here is here for a reason. All of you have talent. All of you have value to this organization. And I've seen this grow. When we play our game, nobody can with us. I promise you. It ain't about them, it's about us. We play up to our potential. Each and every one of us together, nobody can beat us, I promise you. I promise you. So go out there and play every play, locked in. Just focus, persistence. Don't matter what happened in the last play. Don't matter what happened, good or bad. I don't care if you just had a 99-yard touchdown. We line it up, do it again. What's my job? Where am I at? Who am I working with? Who do I need to talk to? If we just focus on that, every single one of us, I promise you we will whoop the out of anybody we play.
Flom throws, and it's picked off. And it's Rodney McLeod on the return. And that's the way to start it off. Eagles defense. 15th pick for McLeod in his career.
I think right now where we are in this season is guys are hungry. We know what's ahead of us. We know what's at stake. And all you need is a ticket in. And right now, our way in is win. And so it's that simple. And so when we all understand the goal and the mission, and we continue to believe, man, and we stood on faith all season. You know, it hasn't been perfect, but we're still here standing strong and willing to fight to the end.
We all knew looking at the beginning of our season that we were going to have some tough games, new coaches, we were going to have some learning curves. Obviously, we have games that we wish we could have won and look back at a few different things that we could have done better. But I think the whole team still believed that everything we want was right in front of us. We just had to start going out and taking it, and I feel like that's what we did.
3rd and goal, Hurts rolling right, throws to the end zone.
Can he stay in bounds?
No signal yet. Now, there it is, touchdown.
We're sitting in a spot now that we have a chance to get in the playoffs. Everything's right in front of us, and you know that's all you can really ask is to be playing football in December that means something.
And it's Alex Singleton who takes it all the way back into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Off the fake to Boston Scott to the end zone touchdown. Lane Johnson, the right tackle.
And I'm so happy for Lane Johnson. He battled mental health issues, and because of that, he took time off, he comes back, he's been a part of the team, everyone welcomed him back, and that was just an awesome moment for him and the Eagles fans.
It's another week where we've kind of come out and obviously not executed like we wanted to, but I've always admired from day one the fight of this team, the resiliency of this team, the grit and perseverance, and how we do things, how we operate, what we strive for, and how we're able to overcome. So I was very happy about that today.
You guys are a winning team now for the first time, and I think you're qualified for the playoffs if it ended today.
I'm gonna cut you off.
What does that matter?
I'm gonna cut you off. I'm gonna cut you off. I'm not in the business of talking about anything but being in the moment. And everything that we do, it's focused on getting better every day and being 1-0 every day. And we know as a football team, if we control the things that we can control, it should be all right.